Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak in front of you today. My name is Julian Torres, and I am a first year social work student at the University of Houston in downtown. And I am here to urge you to support a meaningful healthcare reform, one that will ensure that every American has access to healthcare regardless of their income or their circumstances. So apart from being a social work student, I also work at a medical clinic where I unfortunately witnessed the real life consequences of our failing healthcare system. I have watched patients break down in tears due to their insurance's failure for coverage, and I myself have had to bear the strength to face these patients who I consider are part of my community, and I have to break the unfortunate news that their insurance cannot cover their care. Care that is not only essential for their health but their overall lives. And apart from my personal experience, there is also research that the US spends more on healthcare than any other high income nation. And despite this, millions of Americans still face financial barriers when it comes to receiving medical care. And the consequences are well documented. A recent analysis of government data found that roughly 23 million people, which is approximately 9% of American adults, owe over $250 in healthcare debt. That means that 1 in 10 patients who enter the clinic where I work or any other clinic already has piling medical debt. Additionally, 63% of adults with medical debt have to cut spending on food and other basic necessities like clothing. And another data did show that 48% have had to give up most, if not all, of their savings, which leaves them with no financial safety net for future needs. So these findings demonstrate that the current healthcare system not only affects their health, but it also contributes to financial insecurity and the rising in poverty. I do believe that no one should have to choose between receiving necessary medical treatment when it comes to their health and their basic needs. And I do want to bring up the fact that a lot will argue that universal healthcare would be too costly. However, the US already does invest more in healthcare than other high income countries, while still producing unequal access and outcomes. So, this issue is not whether we should invest in healthcare, but rather how we choose to structure that investment. So, I respectfully urge you to support a healthcare reform and prioritize equitable access to care based on medical need rather than income or insurance status. Every American does deserve the opportunity to receive the care that they need without having to worry about financial hardships. So, again, thank you for having me. Thank you.